Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of President Dr. Devin Stevenson and Athletic Director Ramsey Ross, we would like to welcome you to the 2023 FCSAA Region 8 State Championships. Today's matchup features the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers and the Gulf Coast Commodores. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, for the Buccaneers. At guard, number 10, Macarena Redamales. At guard, number 14, Natalia Tondi. At guard, number 23, Blessing King. At guard, number 24, Aaliyah Williams. And at forward, number 44, Shania Rose. And now let's meet the starting five for the Commodores. At forward, number 5, Abby Cracknell. At guard, number 11, Imani Smith. At forward, number 22, Zaria Johnson. At guard, number 23, Keontae Downs. And at forward, number 35, Ariel Stevens. Head coach for the Buccaneers tonight is Dr. Gerald Ellis. And the head coach for Gulf Coast is Rory Kuhn.
Welcome back to the action as we await the tip-off. I'm Essex Rhodes, Mike Rideout, bringing you the action tonight. We have our guy, RJ Murdoch, handling the camera, giving you the views. As we await the tip-off of Gulf Coast State College and Florida Southwestern State College.
Second meeting between these two teams this year, Coach. Gulf Coast won 72-65 on December the 2nd. Both teams were runners-up in their respective conferences. Gulf Coast State College runners-up in the Panhandle Conference with a 9-3 mark in league play. Florida Southwestern State College runners-up in the Southern Conference. They went 6-3 in league play. But this is the fourth time in 5 years that they've played each other in the state tournament.
It's just destined that they meet here. We said earlier, this conference is packed with talent. As Gulf Coast wins the tip.
Good defensive play by Williams coming over to block the shot.
I was just about to say Southwest hustling back on the defensive end. Downs to inbound, and as she gets the ball inside, Imani Smith, as she gets the ball inbound, Imani Smith steps on the sideline as she attempts her three.
And she made it too.
Bucks bringing the ball up. Tondi kicks the ball around. Ball goes inside. Macarena Redamales with the bucket.
That was a nice play, switching the ball to her left hand. She was a first-team all-conference selection, all-state. Third-year player, too.
Gulf Coast swinging the ball around the perimeter. A lot of teams right now using that weave to get the ball into play. Shot attempt is no good. Bucks bring the ball back across the half. Ball goes back up top. Tondi, she kicks it inside. Oh, as the ball goes from post to post. And the Bucks lose the possession. That'll be Blessing King losing it. And then Shania Rose gathers the steal. Oh, shot attempt no good by Tondi. Gulf Coast brings the ball across the half. Skip pass across. Three-point attempt is no good. Amani Smith.
Gulf Coast State, the 3 seed. Florida Southwestern, the 6 seed. The winner will play number 2 seed Northwest Florida State College. They defeated Chipola 66-52 in the first quarterfinal today.
And to end that first game today, there's a little confusion at the end of that. There was a technical foul call. Not sure if there's an ejection or not. We'll wait to see officially how it goes.
Yeah, that would be a shame because it would be the Northwest Florida State player that got ejected, and they're still playing.
She would have to sit out 3 games. That would be this tournament and the first game of the main tournament.
Now, what happens if you are a freshman, your team gets eliminated, do you have to sit out games starting the next year?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I tell you what, though, I could find out. Sitting right to my right is Mitch Kaufman, the officials coordinator.
We got the man right here with us.
I'll get an answer for you before we're done today.
All right. The Gulf Coast, Abby Cracknell misses her 3-point attempt. Florida Southwestern gets the ball across the half, trying to find something on their offensive end as they work the ball around the top of the perimeter. That is Macarena's attempt is no good.
23.
Rebound gathered.
The rebound put back
by 23. That would be Blessing King.
Well, no surprise she got the rebound. She ranks 3rd in the country with 13.7 rebounds per game.
That's what Gulf Coast has been looking for right there. Amani Smith.
Amani Smith.
That's the 3rd look for her, trying to get her a 3, and she finally knocks that one down.
She averages 14.3 a game.
Oh, wow. Blessing just happens to be in the paint all alone.
Blessing King with the layup.
That was a blessing.
It happened.
You knew it was coming.
6-3, Florida Southwest over Gulf Coast State College right now. Another 3-point attempt, Armani Smith. Her shot attempt is no good.
This Commodores team can get up and down the floor. They're averaging 82.5 points per game. 4 of their 5 starters average in double figures. But as impressive as 82.5 a game is, their defense, they only give up 56.3 points per game.
It's a lot of work for the opposite team. You got to be locked in and focused. Oh, wow. Shot attempt no good by Tondi as she lost her defender. There was a screen and both defenders went with the screener, leaving Tondi alone for the little mid-range jump shot. She could not connect. Ball goes out of bounds. It's still the Bucks' ball. Tondi with the ball again. Oh, backdoor cut. Macarena as she got fouled on her attempt, but no whistle. Ball goes back to the Bucks. Shot attempt good by Tondi as she gets into the paint.
Tondi, first team all-conference selection. She had a career-high 20 points against Hillsborough in the conference finale, in which he made 6 threes.
Oh, going for the entry pass to the post. Blessing King ends up with the turnover, with the steal. And she cannot connect with her player on the offensive end. Timeout on the floor.
Media timeout.
Be a media timeout will step away. Gulf Coast 3, Florida Southwest 8. As we welcome you back to the action, you get a good look at Gulf Coast's huddle as they break the huddle to get back onto the floor. Be a baseline out of bounds for Florida Southwest.
Looking at the stats here early, Coach E. 8 points, all 8 points in the paint for Florida Southwestern State College. 8-0, in fact.
Rebound count, Florida Southwest, 8 rebounds to 4.
And Gulf Coast just 1 of 8 from the floor so far.
Second three-point attempt,
1 of
no
9.
good.
So now down 11% shooting.
Gulf Coast looking to inbound from the baseline.
Nice play there by Rose.
Nice little gather and turn around. Tondi knocks down the 2-point bucket.
And the scouting report we get on her is that she is always in the gym shooting, always working on her game. She can score in bunches.
I like the way she gathered herself, squared up and knocked down that little mid-range. Gulf Coast trying to find something to get them started.
Should be
Foul
on
number
Rose.
44, Shania Rose. Sends number 23,
That's her first
Keontae
foul
Downs
of the game.
to the line.
Keontae Downs goes to the line.
Big shout out to Roy Allen, the SID for Florida Southwestern State College. Good to hear that he is okay. Got in an accident on the way here and hit a coyote in the road. He's okay. The coyote not so much. But I told him from now on his nickname is the Roadrunner.
2 for 2
He's
from
now
the
the Roadrunner.
While he didn't make it.
While
he didn't make it. Nope.
Coach E made it, just while E didn't make it. Florida Southwest brings the ball across the half. Both free throws were good by Downs. 10-5, deep 3. Draws no iron, but again, Blessing Kings with the rebound.
Blessing King with
and the putback.
Rebound, putback, good for 2.
Gulf Coast working the ball around the perimeter. Gets back up top. 3-point attempt goes up. Rebound pulled by Smith. Up and under.
Layup, good, and the foul.
Alea Bartholomew gathers
10,
the rebound and goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line for a 3-point
Fouls on
attempt.
number 1.
Nice play by the
23,
freshman
Blessing
from
King, her
Canada.
first foul.
Bartholomew averages 13.3 points per game. She is an 80% free throw shooter, so very good free throw shooter. But a nice move there on the baseline. They needed that bucket.
Right now, Gulf Coast doing a bit of subbing. Trying to find some action that's going to work. 8-12 right now. That'll be a foul.
Foul on
Abby
number 10,
Cracknell.
Bartholomew.
That's just the first team foul, though.
Her first foul of the game. First team foul for the Commodores.
Three-point attempt by the Bucks, no good.
Looked good coming off the hands of Redemalis.
And I'm that last foul that I said it was on Cracknell, but they called that on Bartholomew.
Yeah, they sure did, didn't they? I mean, Cracknell was the one that had the contact.
Yes.
It happened almost right here in front of us.
But they gave it to Bartholomew. Bartholomew getting handsy on the defensive end. Nice deflection, but Gulf Coast could not gain the steal. Three-point attempt again by Williams, no good for the Bucks. And Smith for Gulf Coast with her own three-point attempt. That is no good.
Yeah, they're continuing to struggle shooting from the floor, 16.7% in this first period. And a 10-second call. Wow.
Wow.
Williams certainly taking her time coming up the floor. How often do you see a 10-second when it's not defended?
Yeah, that's surprising. It's a lack of focus.
Yeah.
Man. Right now, it's pretty sloppy play.
Yeah.
8-12, 144 in the first. Three-point, a lot of threes going up.
Yeah.
A lot of threes going up. As Smith goes for the rebound, she's fouled.
Foul number 24.
Gulf Coast ball on the baseline.
With the push, her first foul of the game.
Well, Gulf Coast State has attempted 643 pointers this year. They're shooting 28.8%. They've made 184 coming in.
That would be the first foul on Alea Williams.
And that is well over 100 more than Gulf Coast has attempted.
Oh, on the entry pass, the Bucks able to get a deflection, but Commodore is able to come back and regain the possession.
And Dr. Ellis had to bite his tongue that time. He was right next to the official. He covered his mouth up.
Yeah, I would expect this as we get a defensive block from the Bucks.
Redemalis with a nice block.
Three-point attempt, another three-point attempt, no good for the Commodores.
You know, as badly as they shot the basketball, they're only down 4.
Again, sloppy play both ways. Nice little spin inside, does not connect with the iron. Commodores come down with the rebound. Three-point from the corner. Finally, Imani Smith.
For three.
Smith averages 14 a game. She's got 2 trays here in the first period. 31% behind the arc this year.
Penetration from the Bucks. Skipworth not able to connect. Oh, nice steal.
Second team all conference. Wilson on that steal.
Wilson gets a steal, gives it up.
Tondi from deep, good for 3.
Tondi knocks down the 3. 11-15. Oh. Three-point attempt, no good. Commodores. That'll do it for the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter.
Florida Southwestern State College,
Buccaneers of FSW 15.
Gulf Coast State College, 11. We'll step away and come back for the second quarter.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. With the support and resources that we provide, our students can confidently walk through these halls knowing that they're forging their own legacy. Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
as we come back to the action. Mike, we were talking about the threes going up.
11.
Right now, yes, Gulf Coast State College 2 for 11, 18.2% from behind the arc. Florida Southwestern 1 for 5, shooting 20% behind the arc.
So they're 1 of 7 inside the arc. So they're just not shooting the ball well. 3 of 18 from the floor.
16%. They're just having a rough shooting night right now.
Still early, though. I mean,
It's
again, it's a team that averages 82.5 points a game. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I was going to say, you just got to lock in. Lock in and focus. Ball working around the perimeter. Goes inside. Shot attempt, no good by Radamales. As the ball goes back outside for Gulf Coast. Looking to get it inside. Bad pass. Goes straight to the defense. Florida Southwest returns the favor. But Smith gets a hand on it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be the Bucks ball on the baseline.
You know, one note that we didn't talk about at the start of the game is that this Florida Southwestern State College team has overcome the season-ending injury of their All-American Jayla Murray early in the year.
Drive and layup, good for 2.
Yes, they have a couple of ladies down.
Yeah, Presley Scott also out with an ACL.
Bad injuries. Shot attempt right inside the 3.
Keontae Downs good with the
bucket. Good for
jumper
Keontae Downs. That is point number 4 for Downs in this contest. I like how the Bucks roll to the bucket aggressively. Way to attack. There's Elia Williams with a 2-point bucket.
First team all-conference selection. She scored 18 or more points in the final 6 conference games of the year. So really played well down the stretch. Topped the 20-point mark 8 times this year.
As Downs tries to penetrate and get a bucket, she cannot connect. Oh, wow. Nice work. Blessing Kings receives the assist from Radamales.
Yeah, Blessing right behind Tony. Tony has 9. King has 8.
Scoring by committee. Gulf Coast working the ball around the perimeter. Oh. I don't like that shot. It was just rushed. 3-point attempt. No good.
Cracknell able to finish it, though.
Yeah, Bartholomew not able to hit any iron, but Cracknell gathers the rebound and she finishes.
That's her first 2 of the game.
Bucks with the ball up top trying to set up. Get the ball outside on the perimeter. And that'll be an offensive push.
Yeah, she had her back to the defenders. I don't think she even realized what she was doing.
So that'll be on Shania Rose, her second foul.
Okay, they didn't call it on Radamales. Rose.
I was looking for it on Radamales also.
Yeah. And because Radamales put her hand up in the air as if to say what?
Yeah.
That explains it.
Commodores coming with the cross screen, trying to get the ball inside down low. Smith ends up with it. Ball goes back up top. Zaria Johnson trying to penetrate and get it inside. Turnover, ball comes down with the Bucks. Williams tries to penetrate and drop the ball off inside. Deflection by Gulf Coast. It'll be the Bucks ball on the baseline.
Got a hand on it.
Players trying to keep us in the action.
We haven't had one dive over the top of the table yet.
Not yet. You ask for it, you'll get it. Oh, nice little pass inside to Redamales.
Redamales with the finish
That's her
down
fourth
low.
point of the
Good for
game.
two.
We're going to get a chance to see her at the next level. She is signed with Florida Gulf Coast University down in Fort Myers. She is now 78 points shy of 1,000 for her career.
Deflection by the Bucks as they get the steal, but turn the ball right back over with the travel. Substitution coming in for the Commodores. Cracknell back in the game. Along with Woods. Oh, Redamales gets the steal. She dribbles it, goes up, and is bailed out
Redamales fouled on the
by
play.
Downs on the
By
defensive
number
play.
23, Keontae Downs. Redamales to the line.
Yeah, it was really good defense
Shooting
until that last moment when she,
She had nowhere to go with it.
yeah,
Just play solid D.
right.
Redamales goes to the line. She knocks down her first free
Makes
throw.
the first.
.3% on the year.
Redamales goes 1 for 2. As Smith pushes the ball, she gets inside.
Their defense
Williams,
almost picked her pocket.
yeah, Williams reaching from behind. Ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. Smith waiting to inbound. Ball up top to the Keontae Downs. She passed the ball out. Travel be called on Jelia McCain. Turnover, the Bucks will bring it back down this way. 5:45 left in the first half, 24-15. Florida Southwestern State College with the advantage. Downs will be called for her second foul.
Keontae Downs foul, her second of the game.
You know, this Gulf Coast State team has only lost 3 games all year, but they're coming off a loss on the 25th of February in their last regular season game. You wonder if the effects of that are kind of carrying it over.
As Tondi knocks down the 3.
Yeah, she's got 12 points already. That's her second tray. Tony going to do it again.
Yeah, she's doing it. Three-point attempt by the Commodores, no good.
Foul on the rebound.
Rebounded by Bartholomew.
You know, that loss
24
by the
on
Commodores to Northwest Florida State,
Her second
they were
foul.
held to 63 points, and it was coming off a game in which they scored 109 against Tallahassee Community College.
Not afraid to let it fly. Shot attempt no good by McCain. Skip pass outside to Williams as she shoots the 3, no good. Bartholomew brings the ball up across the half. Goes, oh. Nice deflection by the Bucks. Ends up going off of McCain's hands, out of bounds.
I'll take us to a media timeout.
It'll be a media timeout. Bucks ball when we come back. As we come back, getting a look at the Commodores huddle. See Coach Kuhn Then we take a look at the Bucks huddle. Coach Ellis trying to get his ladies together. 27-15.
And one of the most glaring stats to me in a 12-point game is that Gulf Coast State has committed 12 turnovers, and the Bucks have scored 15 points off of those turnovers, 15-0.
And the Bucks also 18-4 on points in the paint.
Yeah, they've dominated inside as well. Both teams have shot the ball 25 times. Florida Southwestern has made 12 of them. Gulf Coast State has only converted 5 times.
Gulf Coast only scoring 4 points so far in this second quarter. Florida Southwestern 12. 27-15 right now in the contest.
Could we have our first upset in the making?
Anything is possible. I believe that was screamed out after one of the NBA games. Shot attempt no good by the Bucks. Radamales can't connect. Commodores bringing the ball across the half. Bartholomew trying to get into the paint, kicks it to the corner. Back to Bartholomew. Post game inside, kicks back out. 3-point attempt. 3-point goes down for Brianna Rainier.
And that's her first points of the game.
That'll be Abby Cracknell called for her foul.
Number 5, Abby Cracknell, her first foul.
Oh, steal. Yes, steal from Gulf Coast gets the steal. And then was that Tondi ends up with the foul on the baseline.
Yeah, she kind of gave up on the play, decided to stick back and play defense.
Her first foul.
I mean, I think you got to go after it.
It was Zaria Johnson with the deflection. And like you say, Tony gave up on trying to go get it, trying to run it down.
Yeah, unless maybe she realized her angle that she was taking, she wasn't going to get there.
She couldn't get to that 50-50 first.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pass to the corner. Buccaneers, Skipworth at a pace. Florida knocks down the
local kid.
Mid-range, yes.
Toughest player on the team.
Yeah, those pace players, they are pretty tough. Oh,
there she goes.
No foul on that attempt there. But Skipworth turns the ball right back over after she gets the steal. Way to work the ball by the Commodores, not able to connect. Rebound gathered by Zaria Johnson, and she's fouled on her putback attempt.
Foul, number 5, Violet
Johnson
Skipworth.
averages 11 a game, but looking for her first points.
Sends Zaria Johnson to the line, shooting 2.
Substitution coming for the Commodores. Ariel Stevens subs into the game. Victoria Woods goes to the bench as Johnson knocks down her first free throw. Second shot goes up and is no good.
Had a chance to get it to single digits.
3-point attempt by the Bucks, no good. Tondi could not connect. Oh.
Yeah, Redamalis getting the steal. And now Skipworth will get a chance to shoot 2.
Foul on number 22.
I like the hustle trying to get back for the block.
For Gulf Coast.
Zaria Johnson, she's called for the foul.
Sends number 5, Violet Skipworth to the line, shooting 2.
Violet not able to hit her first free throw. She wipes sweat from her hands. Second attempt, no good. She hits the front of the iron. Oh, nice entry pass to the post. Goes up strong, but cannot connect. That'll be Ariel Stevens.
Skipworth giving them some good minutes.
Bucks bring the ball. Pressure defense at the top. Oh, Tondi with the shot fake. Steps to the side, but cannot connect with the iron on her three-point attempt. Commodore's ball on the baseline.
You know, still a little over 2 minutes to play. A late run here would give the Commodores a lot of momentum for the second half if they can get this thing maybe down to a two-possession game.
A lot of subbing going on for the Commodores, Coach Kuhn trying to find something that's going to work as the turnovers just come back to back as Tondi connects with her layup.
And then on the other side, you've worked so hard to get a double-digit lead. You know, that's a big steal right there. 7 of Tondi's 14 have come in this second period.
Defense creating offense. Ball goes back inside again. Oh, Stevens again not able to connect. Nice work with the ball up top. Kiana Wilson, but she's not able to connect. Ball comes down for the Commodores. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Commodores ball on the baseline. Smith able to get the ball in to Bartholomew as she goes up with her over the shoulder, over the right shoulder little shot.
That's a tough shot.
21-31, 10-point contest. Oh, three-point attempt by the Bucks. Number 11, Juliana Gomez. She hits the side of the backboard. Ball comes down for the Commodores. Three-point attempt no good also. Rebound gathered, and the second attempt is no good. Bucks will walk up the court with the ball.
About 6.5 seconds shot clock, game clock differential.
10-point lead for the Southwestern. A high dribble with the spin. That'll be Kiana Wilson with the two-point play for the Bucks. Oh, with the same spin on the other end. Bartholomew not able to connect. It's a nice block to finish the half. So you were talking about momentum. Gulf Coast not able to gain momentum. Florida Southwestern continuing to keep it. Like the little spin inside just happens to fall.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Rory Kuhn says to his team in the locker room. Great defensive play there to end the half. So the Bucks are going to go to the locker room with a 12-point advantage. These two teams played back in December. It was just a 1-point game at the half. Much different here in a season on the line type game.
21-33. Right now. We'll go to the half, and we'll be right back.
All right, chat. I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah. I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought.
Come to graduation. We
I
proudly use
can't
the name
afford that.
Raiders.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
I'm excited.
as we come back to the second half of the action. 33-21. Florida Southwestern up over Gulf Coast State College right now.
A couple of the numbers that jump out in the first half. Looking at the stats, Coach E. 17-1 turnovers points for the Bucks. 14 turnovers. They've turned those into 17 points, 17-1. 16 points in what is a 12-point game. Of course, 22-6 points in the paint, also big in favor of the Bucks. They really kind of led in almost every category in the first half, even though they were out rebounded 28-21.
Yeah, the difference, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, shooting 80%. And Florida Southwestern 1 for 4, 25%.
There's something else to look at. Amani Smith and Ciante Downs combined for just 10 first half points. They combined to average 30 points.
Well under their average, as you see right here.
That's going to put King in double figures.
Blessing King starts off the second half with an easy layup. Right there, Imani Smith fighting to get inside. She draws the foul. Tondi will pick up her second foul of the evening. Corner three by Smith is good.
That's her third three of the game. That's her first points, though, since the opening period.
As the Bucks come down, short little mid-range, no good. Rebound gathered by the Bucks, swinging it around. Tondi knocks down the three, though.
What a big answer there. That's her third three. She's got 17 points to lead all scorers.
Williams was not able to connect with her three. Bucks gather the rebound, kick it around to Tondi as she knocked down the three. Commodores right now having to find something.
Well, that's something.
Cracknell heard my request, and
that's right.
She gave the answer. 3 for a 3. Commodores trying to pick it up on the defensive end, slowing down the Bucks as they try to set up their break. Cracknell trying to deny with.
Well, that's a tough shot. You know, you're falling away from the basket, extending that left arm out, and then using the glass as your friend.
Rudamalis is having her way this evening. Smith with another quick three attempt, no good. Cracknell with the rebound. She goes up and she connects with her two-point bucket, 29-40.
They're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm offensively. Already 11. They had 11 in the first period, 10 in the second period.
They got to get stopped on the defensive end. Oh. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Commodore's ball. A little scuffle on the baseline. We'll go check the replay.
Yeah, I think King felt like she had been fouled on the play.
As the ball goes out of bounds, they hustle going for it. I say King was already out. As she gathered the ball, she was already out of bounds. Cracknell trying to set the play up as she comes across the half. Tony trying to get a stop, and she'll be whistled. As foul number 3 on Tondi.
Yeah, but the sophomore, Cracknell, has been more aggressive here in the third period. She's starting to take over. She's already got five points here in the period. Only 2 in the first half.
Coach Ellis having a word with Tondi, trying to get her right as she goes over to the bench. Cracknell knocks down her second free throw. Blessing King receives the entry pass. Oh, reach around by the Commodores. And the steals gathered. And Keontae Downs knocks down the layup.
Yeah, Johnson got the steal. It leads to points by Downs, and timeout call by Dr. Ellis and the Bucks as this thing is starting to get interesting. It's down to single digits.
32-40, 7:08 left in this third quarter. Media timeout. We'll step away and come right back after the break.
All right, chat. I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah. I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
As we welcome you back to the action. Mike, looking at minutes played right now, Retta Malez leading all players, and Imani Smith, 22 minutes.
And you wonder if fatigue will become a factor at all. You know, which team has the deeper bench? Right now, Gulf Coast has outscored the Bucks by 4 off the bench, 8-4.
But the Bucks with an 8-point lead right now.
That's because they're on an 11-7 run to start this third period.
The Commodores apply a little bit of pressure. Nice little swing, getting the ball inside. Bucket good by Williams. Keontae Downs gives the ball up to Cracknell. Cracknell gets inside. Oh. And that'll be a turnover into the back court. $15 turnovers to 8. Gulf Coast with 15. Florida Southwestern 8 turnovers. As Williams forces one up, looking for a foul there. Not able to get the whistle. Oh. And right here we had Zaria Johnson trying to get a look-away pass.
Yeah, it was good hands by Wilson to knock it away.
And then the Bucks turn the ball right back over. Commodores with a three-point attempt. Cracknell knocks down the three.
That's her second tray of this period. You could just tell that she has elevated her game in the second half. She doesn't want their season to come to an end.
Doing everything she can to keep them in the game. Zaria Johnson will be called with the foul.
The Commodores hit only, remember, they shot a lot, 11 threes in the first period. They couldn't hit anything. They only made 3 threes the entire first half. They've already got 3 in this third period.
Not even halfway through the third.
Sometimes you just got to keep shooting. You shoot out of a slump.
You say shoot or shoot.
Yep.
As officials try to get everything situated, waiting on the inbound. Bucks get the ball in. Oh. And it's a loose ball. Shania Rose could not handle it at first. As she kicks the ball up to Redamale, as she isn't able to handle it, goes out of bounds. It'll be the Commodores' ball.
And we've seen this press now cause a couple of turnovers.
Oh, nice finish by Bartholomew. She gets into the lane. Right now the Bucks are being rushed. This press is causing a little bit of problems. Williams not able to connect with her bucket. Ball is turned over. Commodores pushing the issue.
Great pass.
Cracknell goes back door, not able to finish. Blessing King with the rebound. Kicks the ball back up to Redamales. Kicks the ball across to Shania Rose. Way to get into the lane, but cannot finish. That'll be Kiana Wilson. Cracknell to Bartholomew. Bartholomew goes into the lane, gets the ball up. Keontae Downs trying to penetrate. She gets into the lane and draws the foul as she goes up.
Yeah, she got bailed out because she was out of control.
Yeah. Is that Williams?
Yeah, that's her third.
Williams be called for her third foul. 37-42. Florida Southwestern up on Gulf Coast State College right now. We'll go to a break with a media timeout and catch you right back.
All right, chat, I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah, I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
As we come back to the action, going to look at the Commodores as Coach Kuhn tries to get his ladies together.
Well, and if you're just tuning in, you see that the Commodores are down 5. They were down 12 at the half, and you might wonder why were they down 12 points at the half. They just didn't shoot the ball well in the first half. 16.7% in the first quarter, 23.5% in the second quarter, but they're up to 66.7%. They've hit 6 out of 9, including 3 of 4 behind the arc in this third quarter. Good shooting will get you back in games.
Yes. Right now, both teams with 44 shot attempts.
And by comparison, the Bucks are just 4 of 11 from the floor in the third quarter, third period.
Yeah. 1 for 2 for the Commodores at the line. The Bucks still waiting to get there.
And I also think the play of Abby Cracknell is a big reason why they've gotten back in this game too. She's hit 2 threes in the period.
You said the greatest equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
Keontae Downs knocks down one of her 2 free throws as she goes to the bench. Right now, Gulf Coast in a press, continuing to bring the pressure. Has been causing problems. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Oh, you got to deny that pass. They had the ball trapped in the corner, but let it out. Oh, shot attempt, no good. Rebound gathered by the Bucks as they go back up, still cannot connect. Ball comes back outside. Retta Males as she tries to penetrate and get, oh.
Wow.
She'll get the whistle as she knocks down the little mid-range.
She just showed why she's going to be playing in a Division I school next year.
Nice strong dribble. Dribble with the left and shot with the right. Going left.
And a chance to reach double figures if she can hit this free throw.
Ten points, 4 rebounds for Retta Males. Cracknell with the handoff on the other end. Bartholomew back to Cracknell. She puts her footwork together. Oh, nice strong dribble. Gets into the paint. As the Bucks will be called for a foul. Cracknell is strong with it, back down dribble.
Yeah. She's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
As she should. Confidence should be high.
Could be her last game in a Commodore uniform.
She's getting results. Ball deflected out of bounds by Retta Males.
You know, and after scoring just 21 points in the first half, they've got 17 here in the third.
Again, at the first half, you were saying they got to do something to gain some momentum. They didn't finish the half with momentum, but they have started the second half strong. Retta Males slows down. She penetrates. Not able to connect with her layup. Rebound pulled by Smith. Bartholomew is going to penetrate. Goes up strong.
Boy, nice.
Her 2-point bucket is good.
That's 9 for Bartholomew.
Skipworth holding the ball as Retta Males comes to get it. Trying to set up the Bucks offensive set. Retta Males with the step back. She cannot connect. Oh. Yeah, Smith is fouled when she gathers the rebound.
Yeah, they actually it's going to be the 4th on Rose. Shania Rose.
Nice strong rebound by Smith. She took a lot of contact to the face. You see on the replay. 3-point attempt right there. Smith comes over, grabs the rebound. Oh, the contact right there. See her head draws back pretty strong.
And that free throw by Smith gives her 10. And most importantly, she can make it a 1-possession game.
42-45. Keontae Downs checked back in the game. The press causing all kind of problems. Bucks getting caught up, but they will maintain possession. As the entry pass goes across the half. Skipworth gathers it in the corner.
Yeah, kind of a dangerous pass too. I mean, you got to make a perfect throw, which she did.
It was a night, yes. Skipworth just happened to go get it right in time as it went to the corner, but she fell into somewhat of a trap. Oh. Wilson not able to knock down her layup. As Wilson misses her layup, Zaria Johnson commits a foul. Bucks will retain possession. Baseline inbound. They come out in the box set.
That's kind of a no-look pass out there. Another tough pass by Redamalis.
Commodores are turning up the defense right now. Redamalis gets called for the travel. Bartholomew getting the ball up to Cracknell as the Bucks walking back on defense. Cracknell gets the easy two-point plate, 44-45.
She's got 11 here in the third period. Almost single-handedly bringing them back. She's had some help. Smith, Bartholomew.
Again, they did not get the momentum to end the half, but coming out in this third quarter, they have come alive. Again, we spoke about it with the Lady Raiders. When they set their press, it creates so much offense. Right now, we're seeing the same thing. The Commodores picking up full court right here as the Bucks step inside and get the easy layup.
Yeah, they really needed that basket because they were struggling from the floor.
Wilson with the bucket. Keontae Downs step through. She draws the foul. That'll be Skipworth's second foul of the contest. As Down goes to the line to shoot.
Yeah, her shooting hand, her right hand, looks like she maybe kind of jammed a finger or something. May have affected her on that free throw. She's now 3 for 5 from the free throw line.
You got to be able to push through. Oh, she misses both free throws. Yes, I was going to say, they apply pressure now with the substitutes that the Bucks have put in. Smith goes up for the three, is not able to connect. Redamalis got us the rebound for the Bucks. Into the game is Federica Lagana. And she gives the ball up to Redamalis. Bucks set with the, Federica not able to connect on her shot attempt. Commodores pushing, and again, Keontae Downs draws the foul as she goes inside. You see the replay right here. Takes the dribble and picks up the ball. She steps through, goes up strong, but trips over Blessing Kings on the end of it. Again, you see her grabbing at her hand, shaking that off.
Number 2 on King. Yeah, you still see her kind of gripping that right hand. She's still having issues with it.
Cannot knock the free throw down.
So she's missed 3 in a row.
Got to be able to get past that mental block. 1 for 4. Her last 2 trips at the line.
Shot clock turned off for these final 20 seconds.
To finish this third quarter on the floor, Wilson, Redamales, Tondi, King, and Williams for the Bucks. Oh, and Williams with the runner. Nice right-hand runner. The Commodores with Cracknell, Bartholomew, Smith, Downs, and McCain. That's how they'll finish this third quarter. 45-49. Southwestern up 4 over the Commodores. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the action.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. With the support and resources that we provide, our students can confidently walk through these halls knowing that they're forging their own legacy. Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
As we come back to the action, 45-49, 4-point lead as we go into the fourth quarter. Right now, the Bucks with only 5 attempts at the free throw line. They'll go 2 for 5 right now. They went to the free throw line the second quarter, 1 for 4, and the third quarter, 1 for 1. They got to find something that's going to start getting them buckets while the clock is stopped. It's about management right now.
Yeah, but right now momentum on the side of the Commodores. After only scoring 21 points the entire first quarter, they scored 24 points in the third period, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. Cracknell really got them going. She has 13 through 3, including 11 in that last period. That's what they can't afford. Our turnovers. That is their 17th turnover of the game.
Bartholomew committing that turnover, trying to get the ball inside. Yes, that's what we were just saying. The Bucks going to have to find a way to put points up with the clock not running. And you said momentum going for the Commodores right now.
Yeah.
The way to get yourself back into it. Free throws.
And even though the Bucks have only committed 12 turnovers today, we've seen at least 3 or 4 because of the press.
Yes. You said it a minute ago, press causing problems when the Commodores step up and grab their man full court. Oh. Williams almost with the steal, but could not gather. Smith trying to penetrate, get inside. Cracknell gathers the ball.
Smith slow to get up. It looks like she's okay.
Yeah, official will blow the whistle. We have a wet spot on the floor. Oh, Cracknell with the ball, gets inside. She goes up strong, cannot connect. Keontae Downs goes back up. Shot clock violation. Commodores cannot draw iron on either one of the attempts.
Can't believe on those attempts they couldn't catch a piece of the iron there.
Turnover, ball goes to the Bucks.
Downs lost a contact.
Commodores come back with this press. Bucks able to get it across the half, swinging it around the perimeter. 4-point lead for the Bucks right now. As Tondi comes back, she connects with her 17-foot jumper.
And that gives her 19 points in the game.
As Bartholomew tries to get inside, she turns around and goes up. Rebound comes off. McCain gathers, and she connects with her 2-point bucket.
That was a huge rebound for McCain and put back there. She'll pick up her first foul.
I was just about to say, but she picks up the foul as the ball gets right to the half. Bucks with the inbound to Tondi. Tondi kicks the ball over to Williams. Williams finds the ball back up top. Tondi back with the ball, trying to penetrate. Ball goes to the corner. Retta Males with the three, and she knocks it down.
That's her first tray of the game.
54-47. The Bucks seem to find something that's working for them right now. Keontae Downs not able to connect with her layup. McCain goes for the rebound. She cannot gather it. Ball goes out of bounds, but it'll remain Gulf Coast ball.
Also, that's her 100th career three-pointer made.
Three-point attempt by the Commodores.
Big answer.
Imani Smith knocks it down, 50-54.
Yeah, she's made 4 today, Coach E.
I think Coach Kuhn's going to have to make a substitute. McCain looks a little winded.
It's a big take there by Wilson.
She drives baseline, goes up, and she connects with her layup. Keontae Williams tries to take Tony baseline. Skip pass to the corner. Imani Smith goes up, and she gets in the lane. 2-point bucket, good. Timeout called by the Lady Commodores.
Smith has scored 10 of her 16 here in the second half, so they're hanging around. Commodore's not done yet.
Trying to stay in it. 7:01 left in the contest. 56-52, 4-point game. Advantage to the Bucks. We get a look at the Commodores huddle. Right now, pretty sure Coach Kuhn's trying to tell them, stay calm, no need to be in a rush. You have 7 minutes left.
A lot of time. A lot
You're
of
only
time.
down 4.
It's a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Especially where they've come. You know, they were down 12 at the half, really struggling shooting the basketball.
Cragnell kept them alive with the threes.
And Smith as well. You know, she's hit a couple of threes in the second half.
Yes. And then you have Keontae Downs trying to continue with her penetration game, able to get to the line. Again, we said it in the first game, how will fouls play effect in this contest? Right now, Tondi on the floor with 3 fouls. Blessing Kings with 2 fouls. Williams with 3 fouls, all for the Bucks. Commodores right now, Downs with 2 fouls. Bartholomew with 2 fouls on the floor.
And even though she's not on the floor, she hasn't been for a while. Rose has 4 fouls for the Bucks.
Yes.
Should be interesting here down the stretch. Winner plays Northwest Florida State College tomorrow afternoon at Friday afternoon. I keep forgetting we got another. We got a men's day tomorrow. Ladies first.
Going back and forth. Yes, sir. Commodore is able to get the ball across half. Tony with the ball up top with a head fake. She gets into the lane. The left-hand layup goes. Bartholomew kicks the ball up to Keontae Downs. Downs looking to go to work. Gets into the paint. Cracknell with the head fake, gets back into the paint again herself. She goes up and draws the foul.
By the way, if you heard it in the background, that chant of defense coming from the Florida Southwestern men's team. They play Tallahassee tomorrow.
That'll be foul on Kiana Wilson, her first. Cracknell is not able to connect with her first free throw. Cracknell goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Commodores stay with the pressure defense. Retta Mollis gets the ball across half. Williams penetrates inside, and she draws the foul as she knocks down her left-hand layup.
First team all-conference selection, somewhat quiet early. She only had 2 points in the first half. She has scored 18 or more points in the final 6 conference games of the season, played well down the stretch. And if they can get her going here in the fourth period, that's going to be tough for the Commodores.
That foul was picked up by Zaria Johnson.
And
Johnson with her 4th foul.
Yeah.
So both teams have a player with 4 fouls. Monty Smith with a 3-point attempt as she knocks it down, 56-60. Commodores just refusing to go away right now. Steal by Smith as she cannot knock down the layup.
Just left it short.
Retta Molles gathers the rebound though as the trap comes. Blessing gets the ball out to Williams. She gets it back to Blessing. Blessing King with the ball right now. Williams trying to penetrate into the lane. Keontae Downs gets a hand on it, deflects it out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds. Radamala is waiting to get it in. Oh, nice crossover.
Yeah, and the finish.
And then the finish by Kiana Wilson with the right-hand finish on the left-hand side.
6 of her 8 in the second half.
Bartholomew looking to get the full court. Well, she was almost at the half. But sending the ball down, Keontae Downs got behind the defense but could not handle the pass. Blessing King gets trapped but gets the ball out of the trap. Kiana Wilson with the ball for the Bucks. Cracknell trying to move her feet, staying in front of Wilson. As Tondi puts up her 3 and it's no good. Retta Molles with the rebound. She puts it back up. She cannot finish the layup. Bartholomew gets back door. She finishes 58-62. 4:40 left in this contest. Mike, you said you're looking for a great night of basketball.
It's
that's going to be a
charge. And guess who? Cracknell stepping in there to take the charge. It's been a track meet here in the second half.
This fourth quarter, they're coming out, as you see on the replay right here. Williams trying to get inside. Cracknell steps right in front, draws the charge.
And that's the 4th on Williams.
Bartholomew bringing the ball across the half. Trying to get the Commodores offensive set going. Smith kicks it back to Bartholomew. She puts it on the floor, gets into the lane, passes it over to the lane. Bucket good by Jalea McCain.
Bartholomew with a dime.
Nice dime at that. Williams with the ball for the Bucks. Kick it across to Wilson. Right now, Tony wanting the ball. Retta Mala is not able to connect on her 3.
Big offensive rebound for the Bucks.
Blessing King just happened to be a magnet right now.
Spreading the floor.
Williams with the left-hand layup. And she draws the foul.
Yeah, that opened that up in the inside there for Williams.
Nice little jab step.
And the thing about Williams, you know, she can get to the free throw line. She's had 10 free throws made in 2 different games in the past month.
10 free throws made. How many times did she get to the line?
Well, you know you got to get there more than 10 probably.
Exactly. As you see,
she knows Williams, how to get to the line.
She missed her first attempt.
She can find her way to the free throw line.
Misses both free throws.
You got to make those.
Oh, and a travel called. Jelaya McCain called for the travel as she tries to get the ball up the court to Keontae Downs, again behind the defense.
You know, Williams a pretty good free throw shooter too, almost 80% on the year. There's 2 big misses. She's missed 4 free throws today.
2-point contest, 3:30 left. Wilson trying to find some action. Williams comes for the high screen.
Need to help her out.
Oh. Blessing King with the penetration, back to Williams. Williams steps back, picks it up. Shot attempt no good.
Hit the iron.
Rebound, yes. Rebound by King. Kicks it out to Williams as she's fouled by Keontae Downs.
That's great awareness by Wilson, recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
To put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, King gathers the rebound, kicks it back out. That'll be Downs' 3rd foul. Tony with the ball, gets into the paint. She puts the ball on the floor, knocks down her little 8-foot jumper.
That was a long possession, and they get 2 out of it. 23 for Tondi.
Oh, Bartholomew puts up the 3. That attempt is no good. Rebound by Wilson. She gets into the paint, not able to draw the foul. Cracknell with good defense. Bartholomew gets into the paint herself. She goes up, can't draw the foul. She will not knock down the layup. Pressure D. The Bucks had numbers, but did not take advantage of it.
Yeah, and you know what? You can see some of these Commodore players are gassed. They're leaving it all on the floor right now.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Say win or go home. Retta Mala is not able to knock that down. Contact on that rebound. Cracknell gathers the rebound, but is fouled by Blessing King.
That's her 3rd.
That'll be her 3rd foul.
Yeah. So again, just a 2-possession game, 1:49 to play. It's been an entertaining game. Bucks looking for their 20th win of the year.
You were just saying how the Commodores look winded. McCain goes to sit down, and Stevens checks back in. Ball goes from side to side at the top. Stevens gets the ball right inside on the paint. She goes up, can't connect, but draws the foul.
That's going to send King to the line at the other end. And Downs just picked up her 4th. King, just a 51% free throw shooter.
You got to box out.
This is her first free throw attempt of the game.
That's short. She didn't hit anything with that one. You got to box out.
Bucks looking for their first state tournament win since 2019 when they beat Broward.
Oh, she misses both free throws. Commodores almost came up with the possession. Bartholomew with the ball, though. And there it is, Cracknell going to the paint.
Coach E, we'll see if this becomes a factor, but the Bucks are 0 for 6 from the free throw line in this 4th period.
You got to be able to hit free throws. Right now, Cracknell to the line.
King just picked up her 4th foul, too.
So they're going to be fouling someone out or knocking down the free throws. Cracknell knocks down her free throw, 61-64, 1:19 left to go.
That's 15 points to go along with 8 boards for the sophomore.
62-64. One possession game. Timeout called by the Commodores. We'll step away and we'll be right back for the fourth quarter ending action.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. With the support and resources that we provide, our students can confidently walk through these halls knowing that they're forging their own legacy. Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
We welcome you back. 62-64. Gulf Coast looking to get a stop to tie this game up. Right now, Florida Southwestern has had control of this game from the tip. They went on a 6-point run early in the first. .421. Then Gulf Coast came back and had their 6-point run 57 seconds in.
Yeah, this fourth period is even, 17 points apiece. And we got 119 to decide if it's going to stay that way.
Free throw is going to be a big determining factor. Tony with the shot fake, puts it on the floor, gets almost into the lane, kicks it back out to Williams. Ball goes back up top to Wilson. Wilson drops it off to Redamale as she turns over her left shoulder.
10 of her 15 in the second half.
Commodore is going to have to be able to get stops. Oh, Keontae Downs loses it as she tries to penetrate.
I think Williams may have taken it away from her.
Oh, great way ball to swing the ball.
Yes, indeed.
No need to be in a rush. Redamales does the right thing, brings it right back out up top.
Redamales shoots 79% from the free throw line. She is 2 for 3 today.
That foul will be picked up by Bartholomew.
That's her fourth. Yeah. So you've got 3 players for the Commodores with 4 fouls apiece.
2 on the floor right now, Bartholomew and Downs.
And they end the drought from the line.
Right now also Florida Southwestern with 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls. Blessing Kings and Williams. Tondi with 3 right now. Both free throws are good by Redamales. 68-62. 6-point game, 32.7 left. 30-second timeout.
Well, with 32 seconds left, again, you don't have to run down and try a 3. You know, you still have plenty of time, get a quick bucket, play defense, maybe force a turnover.
Yeah, you said 17-17, it was tied. So now free throws,
they're going to be big, yeah. So you're going to be able to hit your free throws down the stretch. And this year, on the season, the Bucks are a 66.7% shooting team from the line. Those 2 by Redamales were big because, remember, I told you they were 0 for 6 prior to that.
That may have started something. You say the last 32 seconds, but you know there's going to be a lot of fouls going on in the last 30 seconds of this contest.
Yeah, especially if you miss here.
Downs with the penetration, kicks it over to Smith. Back to Downs as she cannot connect. Bartholomew over to, Cracknell, and she cannot connect with anything. as Cracknell fouls Tondy. 16.9 left.
Well, we may have our first upset. Number 3 seed, the number 9 team in the country on the ropes right now. And that was also actually just a second foul for Cracknell. This will be Tondy's first free throw attempt of the game.
As she knocks down her first free throw. Ice water in the veins. 2 for 2 from the line goes Tondy. Timeout called by the Lady Commodores.
And you know, as active as she is on the floor, it's hard to believe that was just her 3rd and 4th free throws of the year. Doesn't make sense, does it?
Not at all. Not at all. I like the way she handles the ball when it's in her possession. 3rd and 4th on the year.
Yeah, and she shot 163 behind the arc coming in, but had only taken 2 free throws.
Is that good defense or no calls?
Could be a combination of the two. I mean, it sounds like a little look in there too.
Bartholomew received the inbound pass. Downs trying to penetrate, kicks it back out. They have no choice. Oh, Bartholomew knocks down the 3.
That's her first 3 ball. She's got 14.
65-70, 9.1 left to go.
You got to keep fighting. You never know.
Until the last buzzer.
I mean, could you hit 2 threes in 9 seconds? Yeah.
It's possible.
You could.
You can get a turnover, get a steal.
Yeah.
Get a foul. Again, anything is possible.
That's right.
You said it earlier, you got to leave it all on the floor. Sideline out of bounds for the Commodores. I'm sorry, for the Bucks. Commodores trying to apply pressure defense as they foul Retta Males as soon as she gets the ball.
Well, you hit a free throw, 2 free throws, you know the game is over. And today she has made 3 in a row.
I was going to say, and Retta Males has happened to knock down her free throws lately.
She got 17 points today. Florida Gulf Coast University signee.
As she knocks down the first, it does roll around the T's a little bit.
That's how you know the day's going well for you.
Second attempt up, and it's no good. Bartholomew trying to push the pace. Keontae Downs shoots the 3. She cannot connect. That'll do it for this contest. 71, Florida Southwestern. 65, Gulf Coast State College.
Big win for the Bucks. They win their 20th game of the year, their first conference tournament win since 2019, and they knock off the number 9 team in the country to do it.
You say the first upset of the day. Are we looking for more?
I tell you, it would be a monumental upset if Santa Fe College can win the next one against Eastern Florida State College, which is the number 2 team in the country and has only lost 1 game all season long. But you never know. That's why they play the game.
That's why you play the game.
Yes.
We tip it off just to see. So 65 Gulf Coast, 71 Florida Southwestern. We will return with the next contest.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the Raider Arena. This is where you're going to be sitting when you earn your degree and you come to graduation. We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base So what do you think? Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.